This is the Dragon and Gnome, Act 1, Take 1, Gnome, action.
Why, good morning, Dragon. Oh, Dragon, I believe those dread knights are coming to claim our castle. Whatever are we to do? The old wise toad, of course.
This is the Dragon and Gnome, Act 1, Gnome, Take 2.
Why, good morning, Dragon. Oh, Dragon, I believe those dread knights are coming to claim our castle. Whatever are we to do? Oh, the old wise toad, of course.
This is Dragon and Gnome, Act 1, Gnome, Take 3.
Why, good morning, Dragon. Oh, Dragon, I believe those dread knights are coming to claim our castle. Whatever are we to do? Ah, the old wise toad, of course.
This is the Dragon and Gnome, Act 1, Dragon, Take 1.
Why, good morning, Gnome. Oh, how awful. Perhaps we seek advice from the old wise toad. Well then, let's get moving.
Okay, this is Dragon and Gnome, Act 2, Dragon, Take 1.
Oh, old wise toad, we'd like you to become a member of our Pudding Lover Society. What such weaponry do you suggest? The Annihilator 3000. What sort of contraption is that?
This is Dragon and Gnome, Act 2, Dragon, Take 3.
Oh, old wise toad, we'd like you to become a member of our Pudding Lover Society. What such weaponry do you suggest? Annihilator 3000? What sort of contraption is that? Why, those prices are ludicrous. I'm not those dragons with seas of gold. Off we go to make preparations for us to become us.
This is Dragon and Gnome, Act 2, Gnome, Take 1.
Actually, your wiseness, my companion and I seek advice on how to defend ourselves from the king's knights.
This is Dragon and Gnome, Act 2, Gnome, Take 2.
Actually, your wiseness, my companion and I seek advice on how to defend ourselves from some knights that are to storm our castle in the morning to come. Weaponry. That sounds grand. So maybe acquire all those weapons you presented. Ludicrous indeed, Dragon. What choice do we have? Our home is at stake here. Here you go, old wise one. Just take this to the town bank and you'll have your money.
Dragon Gnome, Act 2, Gnome, Take 6.
Actually, your wiseness, my companion and I seek advice on how to deal with some knights there to storm my castle in the morning to come. Weaponry? That sounds grand. I require all those weapons you presented. Ludicrous indeed, Dragon. What choice do you have? Here you go, old wise one. Just take this to the town bank, and you'll have your money.
This is the Dragon Gnome. Act 2. Toad. Take 1.
What you need, halfling, is the weaponry. Alright, but not just any weaponry. Weaponry of such efficiency that could take down those king's seizures.
This is Dragon Gnome. Act 2. Toad. Take 2.
What you need, halfling, is some weaponry. Alright, but not just some plain weaponry. Weaponry of grand effectiveness that could take down any of the king's seizures.
This is the Dragon Gnome. Act 2. Toad. Take 2. Part 2. Action.
The wards I'm about to introduce from my possession. Here is what I call a pistol, a detonator, a smoker gun, and the Annihilator 3000. Why? It's a weapon that can unleash destructive power on its target. Those knights that your gnome friend spoke of, for example. Why, of course. As long as you give me the exact amount of payment. Splendid. Thank you, beast and diminutive one.
This is the Dragon Gnome. Act 2. Knight and King. Take 1.
Your Majesty, we're ready to storm the castle of those two creatures in the morning.
Splendid. You all get a good rest for the night. This is the Dragon Gnome. Act 2. Knight and King. Take 2.
Your Majesty, we're ready to storm the castle of those two monstrosities in the morning.
Splendid. You all get a good rest for the night. Dragon Gnome. Act 2. King. Take 3. Splendid. You all get a good rest for the night. Dragon Gnome. Act 2. King. Take 4. Splendid. You all get a good rest for the night. Dragon Gnome. Act 3. Dragon. Line 3. Take 1. Try one of the other weapons. Dragon Gnome. Act 3. Dragon. Line 4. Take 1. Don't lose faith yet, Gnome. We still have 2 weapons remaining. Try that Annihilator 3000. Disgusting. You're right about that Toad being a scoundrel, Gnome. Dragon Gnome. Dialogue do-over. Dragon, line 1. Well then, let's go to him. Dragon Gnome, dialogue do over. Dragon, line 2.
I'll try one of the other weapons.
Dragon Gnome, dialogue do over. Dragon, line 3.
Let me try that Annihilator 3000.
Whoa!
Why, good morning, Dragon.
Mother, that toad gave us a rubbish weapon. Huh? Surrender your castle, creatures, or things will get bloody. Whoa!